So I when I say I have like clients or students, I'm a teacher, but I'm also a student to everybody that I teach. One thing you have to learn, even when you're a teacher, if you, the moment you think that you're done learning, especially when you're on a spiritual journey, honestly, it goes with anything, then that's when you stop ascending. That's when you stop elevating. So even though I teach people a lot of stuff, in what I say, sometimes my soul is speaking through me. So I am listening just as much as I am speaking because the knowledge doesn't always come from me. Um, Regardless, I had one of my friends write down some questions for me. And so one of the questions was, how do I find my purpose? That is such a great question because it's one of my favorite things to do, and that's help people find their purpose. And I remember I used to be a Uber driver and Lyft, Uber, did all of it because I loved just getting into the mind of these people and seeing where they are on their journeys, because I was awakening. Nobody would know what I'm talking about anyway, so I just keep it on a very human level with them. And if I can tether with them and take them to a higher dimension, let them know it feels good up here, just meaning energetically, meaning I would raise my vibrations higher and higher, and we just have, like, literally, I bet you if you're ever in Tempe, Arizona, they will say I had the best Uber ride because it would be lit. And so there's a lot of college kids out there, so I like to ask them, because I remember when I went to college and picking my majors and what I want to do and all this, and I realized that I had picked something definitely at that time for money. What is going to make me the most money? And I definitely didn't follow any other thing other than that, because that was what was the most important thing in the world at the time, and still now, obviously. So I picked dentistry or whatever, graduated college, blah blah blah. So I knew a lot of them were probably just like me, because some of them get in the car and the coolest individuals and they'll be like with the biggest personalities in the world, and they say they do something like home health care. No, that's not good, because you could do home health care and deal with a whole lot of people, but it was something that didn't match their personality at all. And I would find, I'm like, what made you choose that? It's usually the money or my parents or this or that or that. So without them even understanding why I'm asking, I just say, like, all right, forget that stuff. What do you like to do for fun? What is it that you like to do in your free time that you were caught doing all the time? If you were a billionaire and you had free time right now and you didn't have to do anything, you'd already graduated, what would you be doing right now? And then they'd be saying all kind of stuff. I'd be painting, or I'd be creating something, or I'd be doing this, or I'd be reading, I'd be research, I'd be something. And I'd say 80% of the time, no, about 95%, I'll say 90 to 93% of the time, they weren't doing anything that was close to in their field. It was because they stopped doing the things that they loved, because more than likely society would have told them the things that they love don't bring in a lot of money. You go tell somebody, I want to be an artist, and unless you live in LA or New York or somewhere like that, you're probably going to hear artists don't make money. You get what I'm saying? Like, what are you going to do? It's not in their reality. You go to LA, you go to New York, yeah, go to art school, become an artist, do this, do that. There's a little more opportunities, and that's when they can manifest that for themselves. But the people that live in those places where artists don't make no money, or they don't know any artists that have, they're not gonna manifest that for themselves. But that's on a whole nother level. But the point is, they pick things outside of what they love, all because of the almighty dollar. Okay, so if you want to find your purpose, forget money. Think of yourself as a billionaire. A billionaire doesn't have to do anything that he or she does not want to do. Theoretically, all right? Theoretically. They don't have to do anything that they don't want to do. So what would you be doing if you had $1 billion and money wasn't an issue? That is your purpose. Whatever that answer is, if you would be recording and just telling people, if you would be doing spiritual work, if you would be drawing, if you would be painting, if you would be exercising all the time, if you would be doing anything other than what you're doing, start looking at the things that you're doing and start implementing more of the things that you would prefer to be doing. Your purpose in life is definitely gonna be rooted in the things you're gifted at. So also, what are you really good at? I don't even care if it's the most quirkiest, dumbest thing in the world, but you know that not that many people can handle you on any accord at that. It's something. It's your gift. So you should be doing something around your gift. And usually you can figure out what you're gifted at by figuring out what you love, what you thoroughly enjoy doing. No one has to make you do it. You would do it for free all the time. That's more than likely going to lead you, not even more than likely, with a very high certainty, going to lead you to what you're meant to do in this life. And it's not like you have to do it. It's when I say what you're meant to do, it's what you're meant to do. It's what would make you the happiest based off of why you came down here. And I can't tell you that. Your soul can. Your soul can. And that's why I did a video on how to meet your higher self. So you can start cracking down on what am I doing wrong? And you're probably doing absolutely nothing wrong. Everything happened for a reason. It's just understanding that reasoning. No, you need to figure out what all have you been doing right. And then once you get those answers, you'll get more answers. So anyways, your purpose is rooted in what you love doing. Do what you love. And like, I'm serious. I know a lot of y'all are going to this job that y'all hate. Absolutely hate. And then some of y'all go to a job that you kind of love, but then kind of wishing that you could do this or that if you had free time. That free time is going to mean so much. Do the things that you love. Focus on that, and your purpose is going to be somewhere in that, and then you'll be able to figure it all out. Anyways, love you guys. Hope you have a good day. I'm out.